Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator, and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld, and also welcome back to me remembering at this moment that I needed to get the Christmas chests going. Not today, well I should say not now, I'll have to wait till after the stream. So we are working on an Endermite. Howdy Shady, welcome back to the stream. That's what we were going to do. We were going to travel back to the thingy and get the Endermite going, try to attract some of the whatever. You know, why am I using a minecart? Why didn't I use a boat? I didn't think about that until right now. I was saying last week on Friday, the last stream, aka about 5 minutes ago, for anyone who happens to be watching this series continuously in the future. So yeah, why was I trying to trap a endermite in a minecart when I could have trapped it in a boat? Hmm. I didn't think about that. I feel like we're getting close to people having more free time with Christmas break and whatnot going on. Oh, I'm hungry. Nom nom nom. Well, I don't think we're there just yet. For the people in school, which means that people who have Christmas breaks, the people in school are nearing their finals or semester ends or whatever and all that not fun stuff. So we shall see. Since we're still only a little more than a week into the month. Yeah, I gotta get a minecart track on here going, but I will not work on a minecart track to and from the end island, or yeah, to and from the island all the way to the whatchamacalled, until I finish the minecart track on the nether roof. I have all those rails taking up inventory slots in the ender chest. I still haven't touched them yet. So that'll be something to do. That'll probably be after this. That'll be after I get the Enderman stuff going. And then, of course, I'm going to build that minecart track, and then a few updates later, it will be time to build the boat, the ice boat highway, when we hit 1.9. That'll have to wait. I'll have to wait until after the nether roof ice highway, because that's more important than this. Missing out on additional 15 minutes of class time is not much of a difference. Or I should say, missing out on 15 minutes of stream time is not much of a difference. I think I've said before, there's a couple of reasons why I like having 2-hour streams. One of them, that's not too long. Streaming for 2 hours, talking, hanging out with people in chat. That's a reasonable amount of time, and I could still get plenty of other stuff done in the day. 2 hours is also a good time to fit on a 25 gigabyte Blu-ray disc, because I'm cheap and I don't have 50 gigabyte discs. I only have 25 gigabytes. So realistically, 2.5 hours is the maximum time that you should put on a Blu-ray disc. If you start going more than 2.5 hours, your bitrate's got to be low and it's not going to look very good. Because it becomes more and more compressed. So about 2.5 hours is the practical maximum. So it's 2 hours. I have plenty of free time. Plus, that's a easier number to end off on compared to a 2.5 hour stream. I feel like there was another reason, and then I over-explained Blu-rays. Oh well. I see the thingy out in the distance, so that means we're getting close. Hooray! I've also eaten 6 pieces of bacon on my way over here, right? I didn't start with 2 initially, so I don't know how much saturation is spent across the whole distance. You know, it's possible to do the math based on hunger and how many jumps you make during. Thankfully, I don't need to count the jumps. Minecraft keeps track of the statistics, so where's the jumps button? I don't know, it's somewhere in here. Well, either way, I could do some basic math with the jumps, and that'll get me how Alright, know my start number, then I need to see what the end number is. That will give me the amount. Basic subtraction. So these torches are effective at keeping the Enderman away. Party potato. So we're going to leave. I really want the Endermite to be kind of floating up here. So what we're going to do, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I want the Endermite to be 1 block above the Enderman area. Nothing's changed without Twitch chat? Twitch chat on where? Was it 3 months since I last did a dual stream? Yeah, this is the minecart dedicated because that was the one next to the track there. Why did I grab 3 rails? Well, anyways, oh wait, hold on, I forgot. I need to grab the extra ender pearls. I don't need to, but I'd rather keep them all up here since I don't want to use all 32 of them. Run out, and then have to go again. Oh wait! Don't I need a name tag to prevent the endermite from despawning? Oh no! Oh no, we're gonna have to go all the way home. Alright, hold on, let me grab all these ender pearls. Might as well do it now. Move the track, move the cobble. I don't want to go all the way back. I should, because I'm pretty sure I need the name tag. I'd feel safer if the endermite had a name tag. Because I don't want to risk it that even if it's chilling within the minecart that it's not going to despawn. Alright, back we go. That was eaten just about at the beginning. So I guess we'll see if I consume 4 additional bacon on my way back. Since originally I was estimating it takes about 4 bacon, but that's assuming I already have high saturation, so we shall see. I think that was also before we had the ceiling in place, so because I'm jumping much more, I'm using up additional saturation. You know, I don't have any, but it would have been nice if I did. But it might have been. Oop, here's another 2. It might have been reasonably possible back when I still had nether portals as an item if I plopped one of them down way over here at the Enderman farm. In doing so, that would allow me to get fast access back to the nether, and then from the nether, fast access back home. That makes sense? I think it does. I think that's how the nether worked when traveling to the end. It takes the same coordinates. Or it takes the overworld coordinates, which does the math. Oop. Num 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 num. Which would take the divide by 8 math going to the nether. And then once I'm in the nether, I would have much less distance to travel. I wonder if it's possible. No, because I'm trying to think, does anyone know if the Minecraft sound effects for when you jump, if that sound is utilized by any other stuff? It might be one of the block hit sounds, and it's reused for jumping. Or all the block hit sounds plays the same sound trigger. I've now consumed 6 bacon. Did I eat more bacon coming over here than I thought? Well, I see the island. Maybe not. Maybe it is only about 6 by now. Does anyone remember my InfiniBacon way back from late beta? And then I hit beta 1.8 and I consumed bacon like crazy. I used up my InfiniBacon, one of them. Those were the days. I had multiple other pieces of InfiniBacon. Those are all gone now. One of them was lost to a sheep. One of them was lost to a spider. I didn't realize at the time that InfiniBacon would just vanish out of existence if you used it. If you attacked something with the bacon. So that sheep stole my bacon. And then the spider stole my bacon as well. It's not the same as any of the block hit sounds. Is the jumping sound effect really unique per material? Because if it's not used by anything, I'm half tempted to change the jump sounds to something fun. But I feel like that something fun is going to sound rather annoying as time passes. And hold on. So if we're looking at 1.6, the name tag was a 1.6 item. It might be up here. Oh wait, I don't have any items in here, right? I still have warehouse 2 to fill up. Howdy, James. Welcome back. I still have up here I need to fill up. Or the second warehouse. I have many more block types than I do item types because I require the block types for the museum, but I don't require item types. If it's 1.6, it'd be way here at the far side. I feel like I only have one tag. No name tags in there. See, we have 1.5 and 1.6 items. Behind us are more 1.5, 1.4 items. Potato, carrot, golden carrot. Nothing. Do I not have any name tags? Oh, I have a bunch of leads though. I don't think I have any name tags. Why did I feel like I had one? We're gonna have to go track down a name tag. Oh my gosh, how many subquests am I on right now? Because I needed the Enderman farm to get XP to enchant pickaxes, to keep digging at Nerf headquarters, to gather stone, to gather cobblestone, to gather brick, and I was gonna use that to build something, and I can't remember what that something was. Howdy, howdy, howdy to you as well. So, we don't have any of those name tags. I can only find them, right? Which means I might have to work on something else. Oh wait, you know what? Where's that ender chest? Do I still have Silk Touch? Yes, I do. I don't think I have any ender chests available right now. But we're going to start working on the Nether Highway, since if I have to travel thousands of blocks, many tens of thousands of blocks in the overworld trying to track down a name tag, I might as well work on the Nether Highway since I'm going to be way over there. Alright, where's my ender chest? I have nothing. Well, I think I picked up a bunch of obsidian recently. Now would be the time to utilize some of it. Oh wait, that means I'll also need Eyes of Ender. I'll make 2. I don't think I'll use both of them, but I'd rather have more than not enough, since I'm finding ender chests rather useful. Very few times in the past have I ever utilized ender chests to this extent. I need 16. Nom 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 nom. Alright, cool. Well, away we go. Yeah, one thing I probably should do is, once I'm... No, I don't know where it is. Never mind. I was going to say I should track down within the nether wherever I put that stronghold portal. But I don't remember where that stronghold portal is. I'll just have to wait a little bit. I'll probably try to track it down on my own time. Ah yes, my sheep farm that still does not yet have any sheep. Soon, perhaps, soon. Yeah, we have some traveling to do. Doo-doo-ba-doop. I can't remember what went wrong with my rails, but if I have regular rails already placed down, then I think I only have to place down the powered rails, and all those powered rails are currently within the chest. Do I? Oh, that's right. Oops. That's right. I can't see very far. Ah, the nether fog. I'm waiting for it to go away. Well, that requires Optifine. Welp, and we're off. Gonna press that button as we sit and we wait. You know what I should do? I should probably get... I wonder if it's possible to get, like, some random game going. Can I... perhaps... throw this up? Let me... do-do-ba-doop-ba-doop. Because otherwise we're going to be sitting here for 20 minutes, and that's not going to be the most entertaining, so I think today's the day that I do something else. We're going to call this... do-ba-doop. Oh no, I need to use window capture, not game capture. Oopsies. I pressed the wrong button. I've been using OBS for 6 years and I still press the wrong buttons. Do-do-ba-doop. Oopsies. Well, yes, but hold up. Let me bring that down real fast. Alright, and... ha-dunk. Because if I need that to be, like, tiny. Can you do that for me? Hold up. Because I had it, it just needs to be small. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna say that, and then we're gonna shrink that down. This way it's something else to watch. Alright, so now we sit and we wait here. I could probably say goodbye to that. And I don't know why there's that black bar on the side. That's just the way it renders for whatever reason. I think I might be able to get rid of that. If I press the button, press that button, press the other button. There we go. Now it's full screen. Doo-doo-ba-doop. We'll do the short 2-minute ones. I'll set the maps to all. I wonder if I'm going to have any stream hiccups on here. Or not stream hiccups, game hiccups, since when you have internet difficulty, I have learned, when you have any sort of connection issues, it sort of takes away your ability to change direction, which is not very useful, but hey, I'm going to say that's server optimization. You know what this reminds me? This sort of reminds me back when I was needing to walk across the nether roof and not simply ride across the nether roof. This reminds me of back when I had played various other games on the PS2 and PS3 because I was having fun and there wasn't anything else to do during those 10 hours every day. So this is one of the few time waster games that I actively play that's still around because I don't remember how I stumbled upon it. I don't even know if I am capable of going back and checking my history. I don't think Google would save this anywhere. So I don't know how long I've been playing. Hi, howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been playing Holy Yo, but I still pick it up whenever stuff like this is happening where I don't have anything else to do other than wait for my computer to do stuff. It's a lightweight game, does require internet, but other than that, I can have like videos rendering or games compiling and stuff like that, and this doesn't use many resources. Maybe I should have gone for the longer one. I'll look up the coordinates real fast. Where are we? We are 2,500. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, we're coming upon another stop. A little station stop. There's a pigman! I don't think a pigman has ever spawned on any of these little platforms before. Here, while I'm here, let me also move this down real fast. Because I'm realizing, uh-oh, that's not what I want. There we go. We're going to drop that so that way it's even. There we go. I feel a little better about it now. Alright. And I here before I play the next round, is there a way to set the crop on this? Because if so, I would like to crop out the top part. Here's the beta 1.2 outpost. Oops. So that means after this, there's nothing else. Oh wait, here it is. Oh, that slides it up. That's okay, I could just move it back down again. There we go. That's a cleaner experience, I say. I'll do one more 78 pixels instead of 77. Videos tend to not like odd numbers. Oops, so now let's slide that back down to the bottom. Or here, I'll put it opposite of the chat because we kind of have the thingy down there already. There we go. In fact, while we're here, how about we make it just a little bit larger? There you go. Now we have chat on the bottom right with the Cheez It counter still on the bottom left. Alright, anyways, Steam has very reliable downloads compared to getting stuff online. So even if it takes a while due to slow internet or any other circumstances, such as slow disk write speeds, then even if it takes a while, Steam is still reliable in downloading and verifying. Yes, problems can occur, but otherwise, eventually Steam gets it all sorted out. In fact, after every time it downloads and installs, it verifies the stuff to make sure that everything is all working well. I will say, if it takes you a long time to download under 19 megabytes, you got slower internet. But if it downloaded fast and it says installing or patching or other stuff, then that means that would be it's taken a while to install. Steam lumps that all together, but on the downloads page it will say. I even think when it's showcasing in the library it'll say as well. I don't usually look at that since I'd rather, when I'm downloading something, look at the download screen that way. Once it's done downloading, I can clear it because I don't like seeing the 1 out of 1 downloads complete at the bottom of the screen. But that's just me. I'm also one of those people who requires notifications to be cleared, whether it be Discord, Skype, since apparently I've started using that again, kinda, or my phone, all that fun stuff. We got 16 seconds. Oh, can I do it? Oop, there we go. You know what this is like? I wonder if it's just a general Farlander trait. Sav, as well as Mystical Midget, they both played Tetris while on their Farlands journeys. I'm not on a Farlands journey right now, but here I am playing another game. Rather interesting. Oh, I'm on Team Blue this time. Hooray! Trying to do this in the optimal pattern. I had a very good spawn on this map, spawn location. But with other people here, it's kind of hard. 240 megabits download is pretty good. Modern day, I say anything that's about 150 plus, you'll be fine. Unless you're, constantly downloading 5, 10 gigabyte stuff every other day, then you're gonna feel the pain. Or you're like me and you want stuff to be ninja fast, in which case then 150 will not be suitable. Back when I was still using a Wi-Fi extender and plug my Ethernet cable into that instead of a 50-foot cable all the way to the router itself, it took me a long while to realize, oh, this only outputs 100 megabits. Because I was wondering why I wasn't taking advantage of our full 450 that we're paying for. So I learned that. Got a second monitor. Oh, you're no longer on one monitor? Oh, finally. Now you can never go back. You can never go back to the single monitor setup. You have joined us all. I would say joined us, but I guess I'm not part of the second monitor group anymore. Several years now. 20. In fact, I could look back at desktop screenshots. That'll tell me when I eventually upgraded to 3 monitors. Yeah, I've been using 3, 4 years, and all my stuff is configured as intended. It would have been nice to upgrade to 5 monitors, but I've talked about before, at least I think I have. Most single, or I should say individual GPUs will only support up to 4 monitor outputs, which I guess if I was one of the people like Ryan and into racing games, the 4th monitor would be a smaller one for like information and gauges. Oh, we hit the next thingy. Boop. But I don't need a smaller screen just for other dials and whatnot. I would have preferred the 5 monitor wide setup for all the information, except I'm not going to get there anytime soon. I could get a second GPU, but GPUs work optimally when they are identical. And a dunk. Plus, hooray for modern day NVIDIA technology. There's a way to link them up together using a cable and a special port on the side of each, and I don't remember how to set that all up, but it's possible. The 3070 is one of the GPUs to support it, I believe. Alright, we made it to the release 1.1 outpost. I can put this away. Bye-bye. I don't know how to calculate Big Macs per elephant either. You're talking about weight or size? Let's get that back up. Alright, let's see. So I'm thinking if we're at 1.1, right, and we need... Let me just pull all this out now. I don't know where we run out of powered rails, but that's what we're looking for. Joke about the Imperial system? Oh. I'm too much of a literal thinker. I don't know how I managed to write a book with so much non-literal dialogue. Not even just dialogue, non-literal descriptions. What's the opposite of literal? Is there a word for that? Oh, I have another station over here. Hooray. Oh, you seeing this? You seeing what I don't have? I don't have any regular rails. Was I supposed to grab a bunch of regular rails for this? I'm not taking the minecart back for 15 minutes. So hold on, let me verify this real fast. Because I was thinking I had to place down rails going forward. However, I'm starting to realize that I might have already finished going forward, which means I would need rails branching off to the left and right. I'm not going back because then that'd be wasting a whole half hour of the stream, and that's not worth it. 2 days of Christmas. Isn't the 26th a holiday in some other country I'm currently not in? Oh my gosh, I was right. I did do it like this. You know, hold on. Do we have any more stations? I think we have one more going forward, right? Oops. Oh, I didn't put the signs there. Oops. Put the signs, I didn't label them. If I'm correct, we should end up right next to a portal on our left. And that's currently the end of the line. The farthest point away, which means we're going to set up camp at whatever outpost that is. And from there, I'm going to grab enough materials to make more rails. I think the outpost is... Let's see if it's right next to the track. We're currently at 55. Yeah, I think this is the outpost that goes to the Mushy Island. A status symbol that's totally meaningless. I feel like there's a lot of status symbols that are totally meaningless that are utilized these days. Or in fact, here, let me drop this and surprise. We're gonna toss all these items after all. Yeah, I need a bunch of regular rails. But I did not grab any additional regular rails, so I'm leaving that there, and we'll be back. I was right. We have some mining to do. Since I need enough iron to create more rails. I don't know how many rails, but I have 3 additional outposts. 3 outposts in total that require rails. And I have almost 4 stacks of torches. If I can mine in the caves around here, I won't have to acquire much of the... That's a wall of water. I won't have to worry about many of the bad guys, since they don't spawn in Mushy Islands. Hooray. Show the importance of Christmas. Interesting how you use the 25th and 26th as opposed to just having an increased importance on the 24th and the 25th. Hello, iron. I was, for a split second, expecting this to drop iron ore. Or not iron ore, expecting it to drop raw iron, and then I realized, nope, this is not Population Zelinator. I'm not playing 1.17. We're playing 1.8.5. Let's think, how much iron would I reasonably need? Because 6 iron gets me 16, that means 24 iron will get me a stack of rails. Is that more water? Why do these caves like generating right next to the ocean? That is absolutely the ocean right there. Well, at least as long as I remain under the island, then I won't need to worry about any bad guys spawning. Pretty sure it's biome based, and so Mushy Island and Mushy Island Shore are both counted. They both count? Because that would make sense. Make more sense. Hooray, grammar! Let's see, I feel like hello, was that a squid? Or was it a skellybum? For some reason, I thought it looked like, nope, just a squid. For some reason, I imagined a skellybum out there, but that wouldn't make sense unless we are over at the improperly generated Disco Mountain biome, because that had skellybums and zombies and creepers and spiders and endermen spawning underneath the water. What an odd generation. Oops. But hey, I like odd terrain generation, which is why I'm trying to take advantage of it here in Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld. Oh my gosh, a Polyworld index. Pokemon index? Nah. Minecraft terrain generator index? Yeah. That would be really funny. What would be the first terrain generator? Cave Game Tech Test? I don't know if the Pokédex counts 0, 0, 0, 0. We've hit 1,000 Pokemon by now. I don't know if the first entry in the Pokédex is 1 or if it's 0. I'm not a Pokemon expert, nor am I really interested in it. Same reason why it took me a decade to get to Doctor Who. There is too much of it. Yeah, after a decade of procrastinating, I don't regret it because apparently 2013 was when the majority of the animated episode recreation started coming out. There were the 2 episodes from 2006 that I haven't started yet, but surprisingly were the last animated entries chronologically. Yeah, I'll get there when I do. So I guess I don't regret waiting an extra 10 years because, hooray, if I started way back then, there wouldn't be nearly as many animated recreation episodes. Give away presents on Christmas Eve instead of the morning of the 5th. So y'all drag it out even more. Well, I've spent Christmas Eve with family, I should say extended family, and whoever else. That's primarily when the extra parties and whatnot happen. Whereas Christmas Day, the 25th, is the primary one. I have a single dirt and a single granite, and I don't know why. And I don't think I'll need this much cobblestone. Alright, let's start this. Let's start the cooking process, but I don't trust 48. That's only going to be 2 stacks of rails. Hi, Mushroom. How's it going? When did we get brown mushrooms again? I just watched the video on this a few months ago, or a couple months ago. It was one of the Minecraft lives. It was, oh my gosh, what was his name? Cody, right? He's the guy that I talked about extensively on Minecraft, on my Minecraft live document, the paste bin, I should say. Oh, here's a cave. Is there an easy way in? No, of course not. Nothing worth doing is ever easy. I feel like giving away on the 25th would be a more traditional route based on origin, since Christmas Day is acknowledged as December 25th. I've never been interested in history much, so perhaps there's other reasons why people have chosen to deviate from there. That's just my hypothesis. "12 present meals? This is stuff I haven't heard of before. A lot of the Christmas foods we have feels like an extension of Thanksgiving foods. But that's only US Thanksgiving, of course. And this cave was not nearly as cool as the other one. And I keep seeing chunks that decide that they don't want to render. I don't have my bed, do I? Where did I leave my bed? Oh, it's at the ice cream station, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, I guess we're not sleeping. That's okay, there are no bad guys to worry about. Nom 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 nom. I am very much aware, which is why I haven't heard of it. If it has never been made clear to viewers, I've struggled gaining interest in unfamiliar territories. And this cave was even worse. Worse than the other one. I don't know if it's me, but I feel like surface caves have gone down since... Honestly, surface caves have probably gone down since 1.7. I didn't realize this for the longest time, but caves were greatly reduced in spawning rate between 1.6 and 1.7. So from beta 1.8, well, in fact even earlier, so early caves from late inf dev, I believe, all the way until release 1.6.4 were mostly the same. But then caves in 1.7, whoop, much less. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I saw a visual map of that recently. And I thought, how odd. Oh, I do have a bed over here. Good job, me. I guess I didn't see it when I was last looking at the thingamablob. Yo, let me take care of this real fast. How's our iron doing? I think I have more, right? Yeah, boop, another 8. Doo-doo-ba-doop. Also need to take a quick peek at that since you mentioned school and small gifts. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see, how long are we into this? We're at 45 minutes, that's it. 45 minutes, and all I've done is acquire 26 iron. Well, that's at least a stack of thingies. But I did come across my little area right here. Start digging. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, do I have torches? Not currently. I'll have that one. Oh, those two. Alright, well, we'll start digging and we'll see if we run into a cave. And let's see, that is 1 block above the surface, so that's where we'll put our torches going forward. It's already dark. The King's Day, or whatever you guys call it? I don't think we have a King's Day. I don't remember seeing January 6th observed as anything on any calendar I've looked at before. Howdy, Potato. Yes, I do remember your alternate Minecraft history that we were discussing previously. Hello! I guess there is a cave here. But, excuse me, you got torches to plop down. Fence gate, door, and stair? I do not know. I've been here before? I have torches. Wait, is this the cave I was just at? How did I not see this? I totally missed it, because that's directly across where I was a little bit ago. Huh. It's all one big cave. When you say this year there are many non-school days, does that mean that it's been going up? See, so the staircase goes here. We go this way. I don't know how much iron I have, but with the amount of torches currently on me, we are capable of going mining for another while longer. So that's what we hope to achieve. But I'd rather go cave mining, because I don't want to spend all my pickaxe durability making tunnels. Alright, y'all don't observe specific holidays if they are not on weekdays? Do you have any holidays that are on specific days of a month? Whoop. Hello! There's some lava! Oh, you seeing that? I see some blue carbon. We've made it. We've made it to something interesting. A good cave and some diamonds. We're not going to mine the diamonds with this pickaxe. Thankfully, the Silk Touch pickaxe is still on me. This is what I'll be utilizing. But that means if we're seeing all that lava right there, I'm almost certain that is not a lava lake, right? Yeah, if we're at 18, that is not a lava lake. That is the lava that likes generating at Y11. I'd be fine with having 7 trees instead of 6. Weren't we sitting at 7 trees for a little bit? What was the first tree added after the jungle? Sorry, not jungle, dark oak and acacia. All of these 1.18 plus updates kind of blend together within my head. And I ran out of block space to put that down. Alright, let's think. How about we start first with the iron up here. These can have different days of the weeks assigned. I guess I didn't convey my question correctly. U.S. Thanksgiving is always the third. It's always the third, right? Third Thursday of the month, not the fourth? Unless I'm totally crazy. No, maybe it is the fourth, because if it was the 28th? Oh, what day was Thanksgiving this year? The 28th. Fourth. Yeah, it was always the fourth Thursday. There we go. That was the example of what I was thinking of. Alright, let's try to advance forward. As long as we're still under the Mushy Island shore, then I'm not going to worry about bad guys popping up. I think a bat just flew into lava. Oop, oop, oop. Howdy, Paul. I am indeed a ninja, so I've been saying. Oh, efficiency is nice. Hooray! Hopefully we'll turn those 6 diamonds into something more later. Potato crops are not one block ID, and I'll have to say the same thing with carrots. Or is it just potato? Oh wait, carrot and potato. Sorry, I read that wrong. Just kidding. Let's see, how many stages of growth are there? There's 7, right? I guess it depends on how it's utilized. Because there's only a few textures, but that can be reduced since if there's no texture for every data value, why not just casually, boop, have it change? Probably to apply additional randomness. Math can be figured out to calculate, on average, what the growth difference would be. Hello! I guess that is outside of the Mushy Island. Let's see, what biome? We are in ocean, so they can spawn over here, but not here, right? Yeah, Mushy Island shore. Do I need redstone? Nah. 0 to 7, then 8 to 15. Okay, I was right, there was 7. Well, 0 to 7. I wonder why they only use half the data values if they wanted additional precision. If you reduced that, you could have done stuff with including wheat and beetroot. But instead of utilizing 8 different values, each one would have to use 4 different values. So that would be 4 through 16. 0 to 3, 4 through 8. No, 4 through 7, 8 through whatever, and so on. You're back, Shady. Howdy. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on iron? That's all cooked up. Hooray! Let's let all that cook as well. So while we're here, let's realize that we do not have any wood. Huh. Alright, I can solve this. I can solve my issue. So we'll solve that by trying to find one of the nearby islands. Thankfully, I have this boat. I'm almost tempted not to use it, though. Wait, do I not have an ender chest over here? Why do I not have an ender chest? This is one of my outposts. I need an ender chest. Alrighty, so we're going to toss the diamonds. I don't want anything to happen to them. I could just leave the egg here as well. I don't need to carry that back home. Of plenty. Yeah, we're gonna try to track down one of the nearby islands where we can get some wood going. We have trees to chop. Nom 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 nom. Let me just make sure real fast I'm correct and don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any wood, which means we gotta go. Alright, so that way, that's the Sea Temple. I'm pretty sure there's another one around there. Home would be off in that general direction. I might find land. Oh wait, there's land. What is that random black texture? You seeing that, right? I think that's part of mip mapping or something similar, where if you view textures at certain angles, it renders one of the model or one of the texture faces as black. There's another temple. Yeah, I think we'll head off in this direction. Somewhere around here is land. I know I don't have to travel too far. I'm trying to think which direction is optimal. We'll go this way. There are indeed spooky noises happening. Alright, we'll go this direction. I know how to get back here, right? Probably. 58585 and 450. Why's that yellow fog? Was Minecraft really looking like this for a while? That yellow fog out there? It feels like I'm supposed to be below sea level to see this. Oh, here we go. So the island's there. I guess land was this way. Oops. We are gonna get out nice, bright and early because this particular boat I'm currently sitting in is my stronghold boat. It's my stronghold ferry. I made this boat way back when I was working on accessing the stronghold the first time, and apparently I left it behind and totally forgot about it over in the InfDev chunks. And then I started traversing to the stronghold again, and poof, I needed it. I'm not familiar with World Painter to know what sort of visuals you're referring to. I know what World Painter is. It's probably because Notch was using simpler algorithms. I should say less of them. Minecraft uses multiple layers of noise for world generation, and so when you combine them all, that's how you get the different variations. Because otherwise, if it was one layer of 3D noise, then you would get Minecraft terrain looking borderline identical to any other program that uses one layer of 3D noise. So that's why you have multiple layers with multiple values. And so bringing them all together is how you get some areas of low variety and some areas with extreme hills and all these overhangs and floating islands and all that fun stuff. That makes old Minecraft terrain cool. I don't know how much wood I need, but I want to gather enough trees to leave at my outpost so that I don't need to go wandering over here chopping down more trees again for a while. A lot of people like beta terrain. I do wonder, though, if there's any mod that... There probably is, but if there's any mod that makes beta terrain even more varied based on modern day stuff. It's probably a very popular mod out there that I'm just... Oh, I didn't know it had that. Alright, I think we're all good. We might as well grab some of the sugarcane, though. Hooray! Untinted sugarcane, as Notch intended. I think we're all set, though. Let's start heading back. I'd like to be home before... Oops. I'd like to be back to the outpost before nighttime. It's really not much of an outpost. It's just the chest, the crafting table, the furnace, and an ender chest. There's not much of an outpost currently, especially not compared to the outposts that I have going on in the population Zelanator world, of which I'm almost thinking about building another one, because I haven't had to, but I've set myself up for a couple of projects that require a massive amount of wood. And I partially regret doing so, but at the same time, it really livens up the city on there. So y'all are going to get a look at how the world has progressed. Oop. Does that not stop anymore? Oh, that turns it around. Well, y'all are going to get to see how the world progresses, hopefully, in the next entry. Well, I should say Population Zelanator 2, because there may or may not be a short before then, because I realized I think I need to do a little bit more world building before Population Zelanator 2, but it'll also tie into the first one. Hooray. So let's see, that's still cooking up iron. The next century? Yeah, it's I do not plan on the series lasting into the next century. Ideally, if I get done what I need to get done, it should only be a few more years that I'll be making Population Zelanator entries. I have a story. I have a full story planned out, and it's not going to be this continually long thing. There is a definite beginning and an end. Because I don't believe every series needs to keep going for decades on end. Alright, let's see. The Population Zelanator world is already a Polyworld, because that's the world I started way back in mid-InfDev, and I took it all the way to Alpha 1.1. And then that was that. And then when time came to update the world or get the world ready for filming, that's when I switched it over to that's when I switched it over to 1.16 snapshots, I should say. 1.16 was not yet out. There was one clip in the very first... Is this it? Is this all my rails? Oh no, here's another 56, never mind. Okay, I'm not gonna be mad. But yeah, there's a clip in the first Population Zelanator where you could see Zelanator 9381 digging up, I think it's warped nylium, the block, the netherrack that's coated in the blue stuff. That was only a snapshot feature back when it was new. You couldn't do that in vanilla without Silk Touch by the time 1.16 was fully released. Alright, I think we're good. We have a little bit of rails. We have our ender chest here. You know what would be so nice? If I could pop back through this portal and I'd appear right on the nether roof. But alas, that's not the world we live in. I have to get... Wait, how have I gotten out of here before? I don't know. Well, anyways, I believe there are other small things within the first population Zelinator that show that, hey, it's still running snapshots. But by the time I worked on the next entry, Team Tree and Origins, I wanted to keep the world on 1.17. Even though I think 1.19 might have been the latest version by then. I don't remember when TTO came out. I've already forgotten. We might have even been close to 1.20. Well, anyways, I didn't want to update the world until 1.18. I might update the world to the latest version, not including snapshots unless there's something I need for Population Zelinator 3. Because that's going to be a big one. Uh-oh. Pit Ray Monster, leave me alone. Don't be nom-nom-nomming. Yeah, let's... am I even going the right way? I'm not going the right way. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this direction. I need to get back to around X0, but I'll be honest, I don't think I know exactly where I am. This way is home, but how do I get there? The Cheez-It counter is indeed still 1. It's going to be 1 for a while, hopefully. I hope that's not foreshadowment. You see, in scripted series, you can plan out foreshadowment within the story and all that fun stuff. You can't do that in the real world because you don't know the future. And so, for that reason, I hope that bad things are not foreshadowment quite frequently. And I've definitely hit the point where I don't remember how I got home the first time. I've escaped out of this portal before. I'm starting to regret it, though. I really should have taken the boat over to a different location. Oh, wait, hold on. Why don't I do that? If I go back to the portal, maybe I didn't travel through the nether. The amount of time it's going to take for me to travel through the nether to get to one of my other portals is going to take longer than taking a boat to one of my other stuff. Foreshadowing? Did I use the improper form of foreshadowing? Because foreshadowment is for the future. Foreshadowing is the process of... Did I not remember grammar correctly? Foreshadowment is the future object. Foreshadowing is what you do in reference to said future object. I've been saying foreshadowment for a long time on here. No one's corrected me, which means either they don't know English either, or they haven't thought of it. Alright, hold on. Where's the portal? It's not far. I've been walking around for 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. This all looks the same. It was buried somewhere in one of these tunnels. I need to mark this. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put torches down. Excuse me, Pigman. I think this is it. Okay, let's just loop me around. Oh, this looks familiar because I remember digging. Aha! This is what we're going to do. We're going to be smart about this. I'm not lost anymore, Paul. Hooray. Oh wait, maybe you foreshadow the future, but this is foreshadowing the future. I don't know. There's probably an article about the different tenses of foreshadow, but that requires external research. So here's what we're going to do. We're not going to travel through the nether. because it is logically faster, but that's only assuming I have a pathway pre-established, of which I do not. If you're playing InfDev, are the skits you record only in first person? Because there's no multiplayer unless you get multiplayer stuff going. Which goes back to what I've said before about my ideal InfDev mod being a whole bunch of bug fixes and getting multiplayer to work. I don't really need new features other than stuff like the video settings from modern day, or the inclusion of smooth lighting, even though I won't use it, but I know other people like smooth lighting, and all that other fun stuff. But that's for one day. If I'm correct, this is the path we go. We gotta take the... Oh wait, where did I leave the other portal, the other outpost by the properly generated Disco Mountains? I feel like the other one is closer. We'll travel to the improperly generated Disco Mountains. I'm pretty sure those are closer. I'll need to estimate because I don't remember where the coordinates are. I've already cleaned those from my mind because they were irrelevant to anything I'm currently doing. Someone keeps pressing the heart button, and I still don't know if I got that working yet. Because I'd like to see reactions on the thingy, because they moved the button. Oh well. Later. I already did enough touching of OBS settings on stream when I wanted to get Holio visible. Strange blue blocky things? You talking about the squid? I'm certainly seeing a lot of squid. And we're gonna try to not hit any of those squid, because squid break boats. And I will be very sad if we lose this boat. Not the squid? Are you talking about the random air pockets? Because those happen a lot. What we're currently looking at off in the distance, those are the chunks loading. And I think this might be where I want to be. But otherwise, there are random air pockets that are about 1 block wide, maybe 3 blocks tall, and maybe another 3 blocks long. You can also get like 2, 2, 3, and other shapes. But otherwise, they're rather small air pockets, and I don't know why they pop up. There's been a bug since, I don't know, early release. Early release, I started noticing them. I don't remember if they were around as far back as beta 1.8, but they're definitely around in 1.7. Alright, I just need to slap the boat. Thank you. Don't know why I did not break the first time, but that's okay. This is what I was talking about those air pockets before. So now we have to travel... Oh, wait, we gotta travel all the way around to the other side. Maybe it would be faster by boat. A Skyland? I just have a bunch of dirt up there. Hooray, terrain generation. And we're going the wrong way. I need to go around and hopefully not go through. If I could stick to the edge at least, then this will get us closer to where we need to be. But I want a straighter path to where I'm trying to end up. Sky dirt with trees. I guess so. Whoop. Ba-doop. Alright, this is good enough. As long as I stay close to the shoreline, we should be fine. We need to get back to that swamp. We gotta go say hi to Shrek, if he's there. But I don't think he'll be there. This isn't InfDev Plus. I encountered a few Shreks down in the cave, playing on InfDev Plus, shortly before the series was put on hold again. There we go. So yeah, right in front of me, you can see a few of those air pockets, of which I don't know why they generate. Someone messed up the ocean spawning algorithm, or that's some sort of land feature that's not supposed to be there. But regardless, I don't know why these pockets generate, but they are indeed a known bug. And I think they're fixed in modern Minecraft. Probably. They'll probably get fixed before 1.13. If not, I would hope 1.13 fixes it. Looks like a duck? I guess so. Kind of, depending on the perspective I was at. Sky dirt trees? Black Spike. Paul was talking about the dirt that generated at the top of the Disco Mountains plateau, but because I didn't have any of the hardened clay, it was just all the dirt on top. The dirt and some of the trees. And I'm certainly feeling server lag. Let's see, where's the swamp from here? Can't be too far, right? Oh, I still see more land. Oh boy. It's probably going to be nighttime by the time we get back there. I've done so much traveling in this one episode, but we still have about 43 minutes left. There's another air pocket to the left. There's also a different type of air pocket directly to our right. Excuse me, we're going to avoid the squid. I do not want the squid to bother us. Local difficulty has gone up to 1.1. Uh-oh. There's a thingy there. Where's the temple? Is it buried? Saw that right, that was the Guardian. Maybe that's what that big lag spike was. It had to generate the ocean monument. But why didn't it generate the ocean monument before? And I thought I was in this area long enough to not generate one of them. Day 5,000? Yeah, I hit day 5,000 a couple episodes ago. I would say this is an old world, but it's only about 3 years old. And that's with a 2-year break. No, a year and a half break. 3 years, right? Yeah, I started October. Whatever. Not October, August. I started August. So I guess it is closer. Yeah, about in a quarter. It's weird to think we're already in December 2024. And I still think back to Alpha, or I still think back to playing InfDev on this world. This time does count all the pre-InfDev stuff. I did my math. It's rough math, so I don't know how accurate it is. But I took the stream time of all the streams prior to InfDev, did the math to figure out how many game ticks that is, and then I added that to the time. So the world is accurate-ish. All of the pre-InfDev time has already been figured out. So that is close to how much time I've spent on this world itself. Closer than if I didn't manually add the time. And I see the portal. This is plural because they multiplied. Why it wanted to put the one portal on top of the other, I'll never know, but it did, so now we're stuck with two, but it doesn't matter because that's slightly more interesting than if it was just one portal on a tree. I didn't realize we were coming upon lily pads. Oops. I'm glad that one broke because it would have been sad if I lost this particular boat to the lily pad. Let's see. Place your bets now. I think I left an ender chest over here. Pretty sure I only have one. Pretty sure I only have a regular chest. This particular boat I used way back when I was first finding the stronghold, and I sort of left it behind in the InfDev chunks. And then one day I went back to the stronghold and I found it again and thought, oh, this boat is still here. So this is officially my ferry to and from the stronghold. And I'm trying not to lose it. I'm only using it now because I took it with me when I left the stronghold. Or I should say when I went to the end. It's not an alpha boat. I lost my only alpha boat back in release 1.6.3 and I'm so sad. What a terrible day. I'll put the lily pad back. Still have dark oak wood. I think we're all safe to head home. Yeah, I need to make it through 1.8 and then no more boat problems. I have to get through this week. Let's climb up. I don't want any ghasts taking out this very precarious pathway that I'll need to fix one of these days. And I can also close that, and we are not in beta 1.8 chunks. These are 1.7 chunks in the overworld. Alright. Who thinks we're gonna have enough rails to make it back? Where's my ender chest? I left it at the portal. We'll go track that down later. Oh wait, wasn't it supposed to be +3? We'll figure it out later. I feel like we're not gonna have enough rails, but if we don't have enough rails, then oh well. And for one tick, the rail's placed that way. I wonder when that gets fixed. If we run out of rails on this very first path, I will be genuinely disappointed. Excuse me, mushies. Excuse me, other mushy. The benefit to this, though, is, hey, at least I'll get some powered rails, and that'll free up some of these regular rails. Release 1.7. I was in the release 1.7, Paul, not beta 1.7. When I was over at the swamp. When I was talking about the boat. Don't know how to configure OBS correctly. This is what you could do. You could do what I did. YouTube. A lot of YouTube. So let's see. That way goes south. That's, I believe, where I want to be because I need the powered rails. But yeah, nope. Did that wrong. And yeah. Yeah. Alright, good enough. Swamp trees look like beta 1.8? That's the resource pack. I disabled all of the block tinting except for water because I don't currently have a way to do that. Yeah, even if this was a beta 1.8 swamp and somehow the biome stuck around, if the swamp made it through 1.1, then it would indeed be sticking around. However, though, that does not work because I'm not playing beta 1.8 anymore. I wouldn't see beta 1.8 colors in release 1.8. Alright, there's that ender chest I'm going to be taking back. So we have all these powered rails, yet only 52 regular rails. Oi. You know, I do wonder, how far does this go? Because I might be able to dig up some of the rails here. I don't remember how far I was planning on extending this. Oh, it's not that far. I might, if I get tired enough, I might dig up all these rails and try again. I might dig up all these rails and see if that's enough to complete, since there's only 3 portals that were not completed. We have this portal right here, but this one's a short track. I don't need to worry about extra rails. We have the second pathway that we are about to come up to. The one I finished with the regular rails that I need to utilize powered rails on. I'm thinking of going all the way to the 1.1 area because I want to know how I set up the powered rails over there. So it shouldn't be too far after this next station, I think. What are we at? 7,000? Oh wait, maybe it's about 6,000. Well, either way, at least I won't have to travel this distance anymore, and this was the farthest path. Because I don't know if I did the rails like these, where it's 5 powered with the 1 torch, or if it's only 3 with the torch in the middle. Probably put away the coordinates again. My distance by minecart on this world is going to be so incredibly high. But that's okay, because it won't be beating distance by walking, with the exception of, I'm pretty sure I lost my walking statistics. Or I won't say I lost them. I think I still have the backup of those statistics elsewhere. So yeah, this is the pathway I need to work on, but that'll be later. Nope. I don't know why they flipped around the snowy and non-snowy taiga types. That's a blame Notch thing, because sure, the taiga was cold originally, and then okay, what's the next one after 1.1? Beta 1.9, and then beta 1.8 happened. You got the non-snowy taiga, I think, unless that was a 1.0 thing. And then I think it was 1.1 that switched it back. Or I should say added the cold. Bye, alright, well thanks for dropping on by. You know what, everyone, I got myself confused because I really don't remember what happened in the different taiga types between beta 1.8 and 1.1, other than I know it switched. But does that mean all previous chunks are indeed affected by that? None of these pathways are far. Oh wait, there's one. I do have 5 extending from the button over there. Alright, I see. I see how I did this now. Let's not press that button. Oh no, here. Press this button and then we'll go back. So 1.1 made them snowy again. Alright, that's what I was thinking. That's a really slow stir. I should put those somewhere else. Maybe later. I'll need to do the powered rails in other locations first. The climate change update. They removed snow and changed the sea level. That's rather interesting. The sea level has only changed twice in Minecraft's history, right? Between InfDev and release. Because there was 325 to 327, there was a change. Then from 327 all the way until beta 1.7 was one sea level, then beta 1.8 changed it. Swiss cheese squares now? What do you mean by now? Isn't that common? Haven't Swiss cheese squares been around for a while? Of course. I'm not nearly as old as you, so they probably didn't have Swiss cheese squares back in your day. You say adverts and not ads? That's slightly comedic to me. You can get ads on any YouTube channel because sometimes YouTube says, oh, we're going to put an ad on this video even though the channel's not monetized. And we're absolutely going to run out of regular rails. Maybe I should have started from the other side. Hold on. I'll be back for this. Let's finish up correcting the other. We'll finish correcting the other track first before working on this. And that's another pigment that spawned on the cobblestone. I don't remember seeing any pigmen spawning on my train stations before today. I was kind of thinking the chances were so low that it was unlikely to happen. But either they changed the spawning rate, or indeed, it's low, but not impossible. Maybe I did see pigmen spawning on those before and I didn't realize. Oh, the Minecraft Swiss cheese snow? Then I don't know. Unfamiliar, I say. This is rather slow. But that's why we have powered rails, and we'll be fixing this up. Starting from the other side. Because I had the torches on the back end, not the nearer end. This will get us an additional maybe 15 or so. So that's a small start, but that'll get us up to here. I don't know if I've positioned these out equally before, but I'm not going to deal with that. So how far does this take us? Let's see, when do we start slowing down? Here, right around the start of the mushies. So that's another 5. And that's probably going to be enough to get us to the end, but I want to verify. This track is not going to go on forever. In fact, it might not last much farther than where it currently is. What I might do is only extend the track to maybe block 10,000. That'll get us to 8,000 in the overworld. But at least here in the nether, getting all the way to 10,000 would be pretty sizable distance. I know it's only at, I say 8,000, I meant 80,000. Well, either way, I know it's only at 7,000 and something. Oh, whoop. That's pretty good. Except I don't trust right around here because once I press the minecart, we have a little bit before we go. Oh, there we go. This should be good. So that got us an extra 15 regular rails. Not enough to power miracles, but it's a start. Doop. Soon, hopefully. There it is, there's a station. So we'll see how far this gets us. But I believe we're not going to make it very far. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need another 5 around here. I don't think I did that right. We'll put it closer, that way we get our boost faster. Alright, 35 regular rails. We'll see how far we go from this end, since this is quite a distance. In fact, if I did the math, I could calculate about how many rails I would need. But since this is the last minecart track that requires the rails, what I might do is try to go mining around here instead. Try to find more iron from whatever outpost I have at this location. I'm gonna need several stacks. Oh boy. Because 256 blocks away from where I was, that was 4 stacks. I'm going to need about 5 stacks, maybe closer to 6. Well, I do have an extra half a stack plus whatever subtraction. Here, let me just do that and then, no, 5. That was fun while it lasted. And it did not last very long, though. In fact, how about I leave the ender chest here since this is where I'm working, so I could focus primarily on what I need. Will I need the boat? Probably not if I plan on staying only on this one island. We'll see if I decide to do that. Oh man, I'm getting low on food. I'm at 28 bacon. I think I should start leaving a couple stacks of cooked bacon in the ender chest. That might be a smart thing to do. Oh yeah, and I have all this redstone. I was supposed to leave it back at the other outpost, but oh well. Because I mined it at the Mushy Island. Well, we're not going back there. I have 8. 8 iron. Plus 4. I'll just leave that. We have 1 more ender pearl. Might as well toss that in the chest. Hooray! Saving inventory stacks. Oh, look at all these boats. Hooray! Oh, I don't have my bed over here. At least the other outpost had a bed. This one does not. Oop. I see that green bean. What's the sharpness for? Yeah. Yeah. Num 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 num. So I have that cave there, but the question is there any iron to acquire from this? We're gonna find out. Here it is. Let's see. Which staircase? Maybe there's only one. Oh yeah, this is where I did all the clay mining. At least some of it. Time to double check to see if I left any iron. But seeing as I only had a few there and I remember mining in this ravine, I don't think I have a lot. Or I should say, I don't think I left any behind. Is this all? Oh hey, hard clay roof. Is this all the ravine that there was? I thought there was a cave system or something back here. Was there not? I have no idea. Gives the villager since 1.6. Well, we're not mining here. This isn't going to get us very far. Oh, hello? Nope. Yeah, there's nothing worth finding in here. So we'll head back up to the surface and figure out what we're doing from there. For some reason, I thought there was more of a staircase, or not more of a staircase, more of a cave system. I'm currently climbing the stairs. I guess not. Guess I've done even less at this outpost than the Mushy Island outpost. That's okay. We'll just take a quick peek around, see if there's anything else. Because we have that. And I see other light over here. Time to verify whether or not I have additional cave systems. I feel like I've looked around for caves before and I had terrible luck in this area. There's that island over there I might verify. Nom 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 nom. Ah yes, you see all that grass? That's a river biome. Except it didn't generate low enough for water to spawn. This might be where we go digging though. Does anyone know if river biomes are capable of generating within the ocean biome due to oversight? I don't know. Rivers were meant to go through and separate biomes. Yeah, I don't know if they made an exception for oceans. Oh, that's right, we don't have 1.13 swimming. So what happens when you play 1.17? Rivers can generate in deep ocean. In a deep ocean. On the little islands that appear. Okay. So they did intentionally make exclusions for that. Coolio. Because I wonder what it'd be like if we could see the land just zoop go way up high and have sort of like these shelves of underwater land. Well, I'm not finding anything we need here, so I guess we'll start venturing out to that island. I should grab boats. We have 4 of them. I thought I was holding down the spacebar. Apparently I wasn't. I don't think I've spent enough time on Flower Forest Islands. I should say Deep Ocean Islands overall. Hi, Enderman. Would you kindly dedicate one of your pearls? I can only get one. I don't have looting. I got the pearl! Hooray! Hello. Yeah, I remember that island. Right when the world barely wanted to work. The mine shafts do not yet generate above ground in Disco Mountains. That's a later feature. Hello? Ah, these waters, these underwater, or I should say these underground springs have made me mad in the past because I thought they were caves. This one got me again. 1.10. I had a feeling it was 1.10, but I did not want to say incorrect information. I'm gonna toss that. Still have that slime ball on me. So we're gonna grab a couple of these and we'll go venture out to the other islands we saw not too far from here. Zella Moon will be setting 05, about 3 minutes. Excuse me. Thank you. Big yawn. Feels like I've done a lot today, but I really haven't. Working on cleaning stuff out of the house. Yes, Paul, you're another one of those people to spell Zelinator wrong. Perhaps you hear it more than you read it. I think we're good. Hiya! Got the boat back. Good day. And now it's raining. But not over here. What was that? Oh, no, it's not. I saw it slope downward and was hoping that would be a cave. Yes. Still not correct. See, there's some gravel. Hi, how's it going? Can I use some of my natural knockback? That wasn't very effective. There are trees, I see that. I was really hoping to not have to wander very far, but it appears that's not the case. I was hoping to stay close. Oh, you seen that? I see stone. That's a cave, right? Now, at least try to be a cave. We're about to find out if it was one. Ah, yes, another underwater spring. I was just talking about how much you guys like messing with me. And there is no cave. It's what I call a fake cave, I believe. It tried to be a cave, but alas, it was not. Unless the fake caves were terrain types, or I should say terrain formations, where it almost looks like a cave, but it was not one. I saw that spider down there. For some reason, I thought it was tinted blue as if it was a cave spider, and I was a little confused by that. These are indeed the Disco Mountains. It's what the original, was it a tweet or a blog post that said it? I don't remember. Nom, 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 nom. Time to feast. I feel like we're gonna end up spending the last 10 minutes trying to track down a cave, and we proceed to run out of time. Caves, I don't think are able to generate this high up, which is why I'm looking way down in the valley. I don't know why they went with the term Disco Mountains, that's just what they've said. But I'm thinking of giving up, and I'm seeing some land over there. In fact, I'm seeing that dark spot right there. If I look to the left, it's easier to see. I'm not finding any area over here. So, we'll try to find a different land, a different island, in search of caves. Server lag. Wonder if I'm generating new chunks. Don't remember if I've been off in this direction before or not. Is that just a shadow? Hold up. What is this? Why are you light level 0? I am, as much as I'm not a fan of Joppa textures and how much I've switched my mind about the trading system, I'm absolutely looking forward to 1.14's better lighting engine. From what I read, the lighting code was all over the place. It's probably because they had to keep making exceptions and it was all everywhere, which meant it was a mess trying to sort stuff out. And then 1.14 brought all the lighting code into one area. And so that way, with it all in one location, it was much easier to get working properly. Which kind of makes me shudder to think what the lighting code currently looks like here in 1.8. Since 1.8 was supposed to apply some more fixes and whatnot. I almost think 1.7 as well. But I think primarily 1.8. So we have all the way until 1.13 to have to deal with lighting problems. And in 1.14, not as much. Man, these are tiny islands. I was really hoping these would be full-size continents, but I'm not seeing... That's not what I'm seeing here. Alright, let's think. Where would the next continent be? I got the feeling off in this direction. Disco Mountains are that way, I think. Oh wait, those are Disco Mountains. We go this way, we're gonna get closer to a X0. I really have not committed to mental map what the terrain is off in this area since I haven't spent enough time. But we're looking for a full-size continent. At least this will get me back initially, closer to where I need to be. What kind of caves underneath the islands? I don't know. We are not going to find out so soon. We may never know. In fact, here, if you want to know, you can download the world. You could load up this world here in 1.7 or 1.8 because my previous backup was last updated for 1.6.4. And I saw that boat spasm, that meant more server lag. Yes, server lag on my single player game. If you have the world, then yeah, you can find out. There are the coordinates if you want to write it down. So all you have to do is explore this area. In fact, if you use 1.8, you can whip out spectator mode. There's another monument. Hello. You can explore the area in 1.8, and that'll get you to what sort of caves are down there. Don't tell me it's got to take 5 minutes just to hit a continent. Those look like islands. Oh wait, if that's a snowy area, just kidding, those are not islands. The world hasn't been updated. There is no public download. So there's only been the archive that goes all the way up until 1.6.4. I won't be putting an updated download until the end of part 4 after 1.17. So you have to wait another year until we get there. And I did see the boat drop, right? I'm not crazy. Did I miss? I'm not seeing it. Uh-oh. Okay, we're not too far down here. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heal up as we enjoy some of the snow. The boat dropped, right? Unless it kept going and it broke here on the ice. In which case I wouldn't be so bad because that's not the stronghold boat. We're gonna wait just a little bit longer until we get to 2 hearts missing. That should be enough time. Paul, if you already have the 1.6.4 download, you won't need to worry about downloading it again. I'm not seeing the boat. Did it just disappear? This has happened before. Also got smart. Hooray! I don't know where it ended up. Oops. Let's not end up underneath the ice. I'm gonna save and quit real fast and double check, see if the boat's anywhere visible. It's not visible. I don't know where it is. Didn't I take 2 boats? I'm almost certain I had 2 boats on me. Where's the other boat? It might be gone for good by now. Oh well. Yep, 1 boat is now no longer available. Bye. Paul, why'd you download the beta 1.8 version? Never mind, because that's the version you are most obsessed with. Alright, well, that'll be one of those UMP mysteries. Man, it's so much quieter over here. And how nice, I'm seeing a cave. Hopefully. Oh wait, here's another cave. Wow, I like this area already. Just drop a torch, that'll get rid of the snow, make it easier to spot. Alrighty, let's go mine somewhere else. I think it extends off in this direction. Hopefully better than that side. You think any of this gravel fell, or do you think it generated like this? Alright, it for sure generated like that. Nom 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 nom. Oh wait, I should have eaten 1. Get back to an even number of bacon. The opportunity will arise again later. Oh, this looks good. This looks like a much better area. Oh, that's not the wall. I was trying to dig into a place where I could build a staircase, and that appeared to not be it. Hi, Zomble. Ah, finally, iron. No reason for the strip. I'm seeing a lot of coal, and I know I need to be right about sea level to find iron. But we're there, right? Yeah, 58. I want to say iron spawns at 65 and below. Sea level is 63. It's also TikTok noon o'clock, which means if y'all have any final thoughts, say it now. We'll be picking up tomorrow here in the cave. Is this a dead end? Hold on, let me just get someplace safer. So yeah, that's all it. We'll be back later this week. And we'll keep trying to get more iron to build more, whatever they're called, to build more rails. So yeah, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.